When I first met Jamie and Julie, we met at a special needs prom. Now, Julie was one of the leaders, and Jamie got to help me in a very important duty, which was to serve the food. So Jamie, you know a lot of his talents, but you probably don't know how well he can serve a piece of pie.
They are both so different. My dad is very outgoing, and he's a very caring person, and he's very funny. He loves to talk. He could talk for a long time. My mom, she loves to volunteer. When I was growing up, she would volunteer at all of our schools and give a lot of her time to others.
It might sound a little cliche, but a few words that come to mind to best describe their character would be honesty, integrity, loyalty, and generosity.
I grew up in Long Island, New York, out in Suffolk County, and was born in Brooklyn to a large family of 6 kids. We made ends meet. It was tough growing up. Very small house.
I was born in Pennsylvania, moved down to Pompano Beach when I was 3. There was 3 sisters, and we grew up over there. Of course, basically the same type of background, not a lot of money. My mother did pass away in 1972 at 48 years old. We were left with Dad raising us, Italian, raising 3 daughters. Wasn't fun.
You know, I remember going in elementary school, wondering why I was one of the few kids that had to give a slip to the lunchroom person because my lunch was federally subsidized. So I didn't really understand that. What we did have is a great love, a strong family unit, a very disciplined household that believed always in doing the right things. Julie and I met at work. I was very young. I came down to Southeast Florida. Julie and I met at that time, but we were friends long before we got involved.
We worked counting parts in the warehouse, and he was just, always making people laugh and bringing in donuts and things for everybody all the time. Yeah.
The key to relationships is making them laugh and feeding them. Well, we started dating in the late 80s, and we got engaged and got married in 1993. At some point, 16 years into my career, I got an opportunity to do a startup, a national startup of air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical companies. At that point, had an opportunity to buy a small company in Sarasota, Florida. Started out very small. We had about 15 people. When I started my company, we had our own values, which were spirit values. And that was service, performance, integrity, respect, inspiration, and teamwork. With our mission statement combined, that's how we became a very community-based organization. Julie and I personally got involved with the Boys and Girls Club. And I realized, you know what? It's more than a club. What they do changes people's lives.
The first event we went to, with the kids greeting you outside and welcome you to the event, that was the greatest. And I look forward to that part every time we go to an event.
I always dreamt of doing something to help others because I do remember those kind neighbors. I do remember those bosses who gave us extra Christmas time that helped get us through. I always admired that and knew that someday I want to be like them, helping others. It's a hand up. And if you could help others with a hand up, you'll never impact their pride. What is a hand up? A hand up could be money, it could be training, it could be opportunity, it could be resources. There's lots of ways to give hands up. And I think the Boys and Girls Club sets the example of that. And for what they've done and what I've seen, I'm absolutely impressed with the results.
I'm very proud of their accomplishments. I'm thankful for everything that they've been able to provide for us, and I see how much of an impact they have on others around them in the community.
We can talk about the great work for the kids, we can talk about the philanthropy, the generosity, your time, talent, and treasure. But one of the things that often gets overlooked is what you did in building Cool Today and building a company that cared about the community, that provided opportunities. Thank you for building such a strong company and a strong supporter in our community.
Jaime and Julie, congratulations. I couldn't be more proud to be your friend and partner. You are truly deserving of this recognition this evening, and I love you guys.
I'm very humbled, as with Julie, and very proud. We have a lot of work to do, but it is about the kids. If we were going to continue to change lives and open doors, it's important that the Boys and Girls Club sustains and grows with the community that's growing at a fast pace. And it's not all wealthy people moving here. There are a lot of people in need here. So the more we can help, the better our futures will be, because our kids are our futures.